I have a question, Robert.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sandman yet?
Still not yet. I've been so
Oh
busy
my
with work
god.
stuff. I've been busy
Oh
with
my
work.
god.
What? You have work?
Unacceptable.
Hey, you sometimes get delayed on with work stuff. I mean, have you seen Turning Red yet?
Fair point. Fair point.
It's been out for how long?
I know. How are you this morning, Robert?
I am good. I am good.
Let's see. Hello. Good morning, Elon. Good morning,
Hey guys.
Shane. Good morning, Raymond. Let's see. Good morning, everywhere community. Good morning, the guy, 83. Awesome. Good morning, Tevia.
Bianca's over on my channel.
Good morning, Bianca. I think that is it so far. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. No, it's
Did
not there
you
yet.
say hello to Nicole B?
Wait. It's not showing up on my screen. Good morning, Nicole B. I'm sorry, I can't show it. Good morning, Jay.
Yeah, I know some of them restarted. I noticed that.
Yeah, it did. But it works. It does the job. But we're going to talk. We're going to talk about She-Hulk episode 2. We're going to talk about all the DC Joseph. Good morning.
DC Joseph, what's that?
I don't know what DC Joseph is. We're going to talk about the
rumors and facts.
Well, all of the I know at noon we could look at the IGN is doing a boss something or other. I think it premiered. Let's take a look before we go into the She-Hulk stuff because I think it premieres at noon, I want to say. Are you, out of curiosity?
Yeah.
Are you pumped? Are you so excited for the for Gotham Knights? What are you doing, Kitty?
Which cat is it? Which is it? Bane?
No, Hush is on my shoulder.
Aww.
He thinks it's his perch.
Wait, how big is Hush by now?
Yeah, he's huge. He's falling off. That's why it's hard.
So
he's a full-grown cat.
I found it, and it's at 12. Yeah, it's at 12 p.m. today. Yeah.
It is on IGN, correct?
Yeah, but it's further down because it looks like they set it for scheduled it. If you look down, it's like around the 23-hour video. It was like 23 hours ago. All that.
Oh, okay.
Remember, it's usually placed on your list when you are ready to go. When you're once you post it, and then it pops up to the top once it premieres.
Did you? Okay, I did find it. Did you see the Did you see the actual Last of Us 1 remake stuff by chance?
I've seen gameplay footage of it. Yes.
It looks stunning. Why do I feel like I have to buy it a third time? Like I just.
Well, I'm gonna be buying it for the first time once it comes to PC.
There we go. Yeah, it did say at the end coming soon to PC. So you're gonna get the full, like, beautiful treatment instead of the old PlayStation treatment. That's okay though.
Well, I got the Spider-Man treatment.
That's true. Everybody needs to experience The Last of Us at some point. It's an amazing game. But I am looking forward to that. And then Gotham Knights. Did you see the trailer for the villains? Oh my god.
I mean, Harley especially, but I've noticed there's no prominent voice actor names in this game.
Good morning, Roxanne.
I've looked up the cast. None of them are prominent voice actors, and I wonder why that is.
But they're good. Good morning, Hooded Justice.
Oh no, they are good, but I'm just curious on that. Like almost all of them are like.
I'm surprised they didn't use Tara.
Probably because Tara's too busy with the other one. And again, I think they're going for lesser known names for this game.
She sounds great. She looks great. She's clearly getting an upgrade. Like that last little scene, it looks like they gave her like some mech armor or something to that effect.
Oh, I tell you that, it looks like a lot of these actors and actresses are celebrity actors and actresses.
I wanted to see what Roxanne. All topic doesn't need to be. Oh, about the Gomez stuff. I really had wish, that they were going to go with Johnny. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was because of the. It was filming during a time where Johnny was still relatively controversial. I do think it's awesome. Supposedly, he's going to be a guest spot on an MTV thing. Um, and let's be real at this point, nobody's going to be hiring Amber. So if you missed out on this one, there are going to be so many great opportunities coming. Like when you look at the news, clearly one is in the positive and one is losing. And it's unfortunate he missed out on that role specifically, but I do think that there's going to be plenty of good roles for him to come up. I don't know that I necessarily want him going back to Disney or Warner Brothers after what they did, but it's also going to be very hard to avoid. Those are two of the biggest franchises.
Guess what I just found out? The voice of Jason Todd is the guy who voiced Mr. Negative in the Spider-Man game.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's interesting, yeah.
Um, did Mr. Negative ever cross over into the comics?
Oh, he was great in the comics first.
Wait, I thought that was an original character for the
Nope.
game. I
He
guess
was
I
a
need to
he was a
need to read
comic
more
villain
ASM.
first. He was a comic villain first. There has been no, even a Screwball was a comic villain.
Wow, why did I think that?
Because he was a more recent, one of the more recent creations, and for such a recent new character to get such a prominent role, yeah, you would think that.
Yeah, I definitely did. Good morning, FA Gaming. I hope I said that correctly.
Yeah, he was
Um,
introduced in 2007 during the Free Comic Book Day.
what?
Yeah.
Wow.
But to be fair, there
All
is a
right.
lot of major differences. For one, the Martin Lee name. He stole that from someone else. He was never a Martin Lee. So the sympathetic backstory we got wasn't there.
Gotcha. Okay, well, Ray needs a monster. Me too. Or a coffee. Or an espresso. Just something. All I've got is Coke and
I
it's
got
not
Dr
quite the same.
Pepper and Crush at the moment.
um, but yeah, as far as Gotham Knights at first I was looking at it and I was going, I don't like that they made Jason a brute.
Mm,
And I was like, it looks cheapy in a way compared to Arkham Knight, Arkham Origins, some of these games that we've had previously. And then the Villains trailer came out.
yep.
And that changed my thinking.
I remember back in the day. Remember back in the day when this was supposed to be set further in the future, and they had a White Rabbit, but she looked old and wrinkly. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that was funny because that was my first time getting kind of canceled because I made a video making fun of it and I ended up on all the CBR boards and they were like, "Oh my god, this girl with internalized misogyny."
And yet, if you notice, those have since diminished, and it's more the other side that now has it out for you.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Back in the day was a Wednesday for your information.
But,
I'm guessing.
yep.
I'm guessing.
Yesterday was literally Wednesday.
No, it's a Dane Cook line from a
Oh.
long time. Dane Cook's a creepy dude now, but he used to be funny. Good morning, Angelo. Coke is useless when it comes to caffeine. Absolutely, absolutely.
So,
But yeah,
well, anyway,
I'm
now.
looking forward to this. I really do think that it
Mhm.
looks really good. It took me this long to get excited for this game.
Oh yeah, and I gotta say, Clayface looks good. And again, I do.
My face is awesome.
I'm more starting to think that Batman truly is dead.
Hmm.
Because remember, you used to say, I remember before, one of the last things we talked about, you were like, "Oh no, he's still alive. He's faking it." But now I think he truly is dead.
I know because usually he really isn't ever dead. Like in any of these things, but that's fine. So, two questions,
Hmm.
because you probably know more than I do. Is it Arkham Knight continuity?
No, that would be the Suicide Squad game as Arkham Knight continuity. This one's its own continuity entirely. Which
No,
explains why we see Alfred in the trailer.
so this is just its own thing.
This is just its own thing.
Okay,
I
fair
bet you
enough.
it started out connected to Arkham Knights, but I bet you then they decided, no, let's not tie it in, especially when you have Rocksteady doing the Suicide Squad for
Yeah,
Kill the Justice League, which is set in the Arkhamverse.
that's true. Angelo, I used to play games I used to play video games all the time on stream. It just seemed like people didn't enjoy streaming or game streams. And then I went to Humble Bumble and got all
Bundle.
of a bundle and got all of the Walking Dead games for my PC thinking I could stream it.
You
And
can
no,
still
that didn't work.
I can still try and help you figure that out, Tris. I really can because I do think it is possible to do it.
I thought about I almost had decided to do a stream today, a game stream, but
Wait till last second, right?
yeah, exactly. So I want to start a
Between now and next week,
series.
yeah, between now and next week, I can help you get things going. Or instead of doing it live streaming, you could just record yourself playing it.
That's true. Or I could use my PS, which to be fair, when I've done all my gaming, it's always been, oh shit, how'd I become a mod? I added you last time, Beelan.
Yeah.
I It's always been really easy on the PlayStation. And I have a lot of really good games. We could do a hype thing like getting ready for Gotham Knights and play Arkham Knight again. I know I played it already once on stream, but it's so good.
Oh yeah, definitely. You definitely do that. Or again, I'm sure we can think of something and all that. Now, of course, once
The
you
Dark
get to the big
Pictures.
once you get to the big spoilers part, you're gonna have to do that as a recording, not as a stream.
Yeah. Or the Dark Pictures anthology.
Oh, that's a good one. But like I said, look, between now and whenever you do this, I could help you out in getting this live streaming from your computer because I know it is possible, even with the most potato of computers.
Potato is the correct term. I'm back hiding
Yeah,
from the
trust me.
man.
No, trust me. I don't think yours is a potato compared to others. Potato would be like last decade.
No, it's not that bad. But yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
that's a
figure it out.
potato.
Yes, definitely. And we'll I want to start something maybe next Thursday. Maybe.
Yep. Between now
Elon
and then,
said,
I'll
"Hey,
definitely
where
help
have you
you out.
been?" I was definitely wondering the same thing, Elon. All right, let's talk about
She-Hulk,
She-Hulk.
aka the more Dan Slott inspired episode.
It's not gonna let me, is it? Let's see. Yes, it is. Awesome.
Yay.
Okay, so basically, there's no action in this, and
None.
it doesn't even feel like it needs it though.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Like they're clearly going on the sitcom side of this.
Right.
And
Although
I
I was sorry.
go ahead.
Okay. Although I could tell they were clear, especially from what Bianca said, how the first episode was originally Ace episode. They clearly spliced some footage around and everything to make it work. Like the stuff with Titania at the beginning.
Yeah, they may have wanted to introduce her a little bit earlier.
I love how it says her lawyer claims it's for due to low blood sugar. I'm like, really?
Wait, I didn't even catch that. That's funny.
Yeah, right there at the bottom. Read the ticker, the ticker.
Titania's lawyer says Elon or the entire incident was an unfortunate misunderstanding. No.
Epic Gaming, sorry, but this is going to be a spoiler video or stream.
Oh shoot! You know what?
Hmm?
I'll put a ticker down here. I didn't even think to do so. I apologize. I mean, there's really nothing spoilery that you can't know about this show, but I totally get it because when I'm really into something, I don't like to be.
Yep,
I don't like
they
to be
did. But they
spoiled.
did. I gotta say, what I like about this though is that it plays off immediately with what Dan Slott had done, which is the notion of She-Hulk rescues people, and then someone's gonna say, "Hey, wait, you're influencing the jury."
I actually think that's really smart
It
because
is.
if you think about it in reality, if
Someone would
that
say
person,
that. They would say that.
yeah,
Yeah.
nobody could find this person not find in their favor that had just saved their life 2 days before, or that had as she goes further along, been a superhero type. You would literally
Exactly.
look at them and be like, yeah, they're a superhero. I side with them because they know what's
Yep.
right. And it,
Exactly.
and we have a lot of sheeple out there that would do
Hmm.
that exact thing. And it's
Well, it's not just that, but it's also you feel like, well, she's a hero. Why would she be wrong?
yeah.
Which is
And
one
now
that reminds me back to the one thing I remember Tom King did after he did the wedding issue, after that bit where he had Batman, Bruce joining a jury, and he was trying to say, and everyone's like, "Oh, Batman can't be wrong. Clearly, Batman's right because why would Batman take it down?" And he had to try and coax everyone to think because Bruce realized I wasn't right. So he was
I saw.
trying to coax the jury because the jury was basically influenced by the fact that Batman did it.
Mm, is there any? So in Marvel, there is two lawyers, two very prominent lawyers.
Jen and Matt.
And yeah, does DC have a? I can't think of
Your
a.
own? No, oh, no, no. Manhunter.
Yeah, but I mean more prominent.
She was prominent. She was. She eventually
She
became the
was.
DA. She eventually, for a brief time, was the DA of Gotham.
She was,
Kate
but
Spencer. Kate Spencer.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I was thinking someone like this. I guess you're right. I also
She's really been the only. She has been
yeah,
pretty much the
she's
only
it.
prominent lawyer. Yeah, there's anyone else has always been done in ones at everything, but no one's ever been. I mean, let me look it up. Lawyers in
Oh,
DC universe.
Harvey Dent, but he's
Oh,
a
Harvey. Oh, duh, Harvey.
duh. Good call, Shane. I didn't even think about Harvey. Yes, Harvey, but he's a villain.
Yeah, but he still sometimes can be,
Ish, hero ish.
yeah,
Yeah.
the two most prominent ones. Everyone else are just some, like a few people here and there that are that it were basically them being a lawyer is just part of their story, but it's not a big part of it. Like Icon, he's a lawyer. Singularity Jane from the Green Lanterns series, but again, or the Resurrection Man, Mark Shaw, the other Manhunter. All of these are being said are to be lawyers, but it's like, but it was never a big part of their character.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I like the lawyer aspect of this show. I don't know if it's like the girl in me that likes the sitcom stuff, but I think it's really I think it works really well. I like her friend too. What do you think about the friend?
I think she's going to end up being a bit toxic for Jen.
I think she's going to I
She's going
agree.
to
I
want to
like
ride. She's
her.
going to want to ride the coattails. She does, and Jen. Because look at this, she's caring about the fame. I think she's the one who's going to get Jen,
Yeah.
assuming everything she embrace the popularity, so then she can tag along for it. And I bet you there's going to be a falling out by the end.
Well, she also she's almost like my favorite lawyer is Camille Vasquez. That's right, Jay.
Yeah,
Um that she is going to be also almost too positive. I don't mean like you can't have a friend that helps you and encourages you and be positive, but
right.
she feels like she's doing it for the point of, like you said, kind of riding the coattails because she's like, oh, change, they want you in this outfit, they want this.
And then she's
She-Hulk,
focusing
Girl Hulk,
about
who
how,
cares?
or she's also focusing on how, like, look at all this stuff you get for being the She-Hulk lawyer. Look at all this. Isn't this cool? You even
Yeah.
got a little fridge. And like, but I gotta get a whole new wardrobe. You can afford it. It's like, mm,
I mean, we'll have to wait and see. She could just be a really uppity, kind of positive person. But as of right now, she's kind of a little sus. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, she is very sus, and she's an original creation.
And she's super cute and she's funny, but like, I hate that double posting. I'm sorry. But
But
yeah,
yeah, it's because you're sharing it with me. That's why.
I always forget to like disable it before.
Well,
Um,
but yeah, right. It is written so badly. I had to tell if a really.
In a disguise. I haven't seen you around in a really long time. It's nice to see you. It's written so badly I had to tell if it was Feminist Power Show or Saturday Night Live skit making fun of feminism. I would agree that it's a little on the
I wouldn't say it's full
it
on
is making
cringe.
fun of toxic femininity in
Yeah.
the first episode at least, but I wouldn't say it's parody. I enjoy it. I think it's really fun and I think it's fair.
And what I
It's
do like about this
very
whole
fair to let
yeah.
a woman tell her story because we've
Oh,
had a lot of men tell theirs.
yeah, and I do, and again, because that's the thing. What? Okay, in a disguise, I got to ask you, what do you want? Do you want there to be no female-centric characters? No, none of them focus at all in any series, or do you want them to be the focus, but have the men be the main person, and they're just the coattail? What do
I
you want?
think I think uh Liana made some really if you guys aren't subscribed to Liana Kersner, check her out. She did a really good video on Monday about this whole situation and it is kind of telling that a lot of these men are not okay with women telling their story of what they've been through, but they're okay with,
The
Tony
big
Stark calling.
man doing it.
Well, not only that, but Tony Stark, being when the beginning a misogynist calling women whores and stuff like this. It's pretty funny. Your wrench is gone.
Wait, what? What?
Hold
How's the
on, I'll
wrench
check.
gone?
I didn't even have it. There it is. I think you're just crazy, Elon. I think that is
Yeah, it's still
exactly
there.
what it
It's
is.
still there. I just looked. It was there the whole time. It didn't go anywhere.
I think he's just a little batshit, but that's why he
But
belongs here.
anyway,
I'm
but
just kidding, Elon. Okay. Yeah, I do like her. Um, I think she is. I think she's more of a weight type character. This
yeah.
guy's a
Oh, I
fucking
hate him.
idiot.
I hate him. If there's one character I could do without, it's him because he's just there. Yeah, to be the toxic man. But at least he's the only one that seems to be reoccurring that's prominent. Like,
Yeah,
no, I
he
want them to be
is.
strong women without trashing men, demeaning men.
Yep.
Then you didn't see this episode where her father actually gave some good advice.
Well, the problem is this is I see this in a disguise is right about this part.
Oh yeah, with this guy, yes, I agree. That's why I said that this guy I could do was out.
He literally says, "There's a pretty girl over there. Let me go talk to it." But
I will
you
agree with that
also
one.
have to you also have to look back. You have to take a step back out of the culture war bullshit and realize that there's been misogynist characters throughout all of time.
Oh yeah, there
So
has been.
so as long as it doesn't go further within that, I don't see a vendetta here, but like you should be allowed to have that both toxic femininity character, which I would say is the friend, and the toxic masculinity character, which I would say is
Which
this
again,
guy.
these type of characters have existed in other shows even before the wokeness brigade. No one complained about them then. Why is it now okay to complain about it?
Yeah, I mean they might have complained, but I definitely see it's a lot of people and I've said this over and over, if you're going into something and you want to see politics, if you want to see whatever your mindset is on, whether it's right wing or left wing or feminism or this or that, you're gonna see it.
And
You're
again, just
just
because
gonna
there's
see
one
it.
character does not mean it shouldn't taint the whole thing just because of one,
No.
unless the character is there way more often. This guy, he's there for one scene and that's it. That's it.
He reminds me of in My Hero Academia, the purple guy with the balls.
Uh,
My
what?
Mineta. I think his name's Mineta.
I think so.
And I didn't mean the purple guy with the balls. I meant
That's why I was laughing. I was like,
he's got purple balls he throws.
I know what you.
I'm sorry. He reminds me of that kind of like toned down version of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it is funny to see people complain complain about this guy, but they won't complain about Mineta. I'm sorry, guys.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Hey, these sites, all men are trash. What are you talking about?
These sites, all men are trash, which is a total lie. I don't know what you mean in disguise. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know what they're talking about because seriously,
bye,
this is
Ray.
not by Ray. But yeah, I mean seriously, if we move on ahead to when she goes and well, cadet, she got fired, obviously,
Yep.
and for good. And this is the scene where we get the whole superheroes for rich playboys and and orphans for some reason.
I know. I thought that was really cute. I liked that line. This guy fires her,
Yep.
basically.
But yeah, basically, she gets fired, but at least she wasn't around long enough to do the whole photocopying her butt.
Well, I did like that there was
Well, okay,
a
seriously, how is they showing all men to be evil, toxic idiots when she gets hired by a man?
calm down, Robert.
Sorry, I'm just
They're
finding
not. They're not. They're just simply
her
not.
her
Her
dad,
father,
Halloween,
the
her
guy that
father,
hires her.
Bruce.
Yeah, there's actually a lot more decent men in the show than there is women. To be
Yeah, I
fair,
mean,
there's only two.
even with her first boss, he didn't want to fire her, but he had no choice but to fire her.
I do like that they show the difference of how the alcohol affects her in
Oh
her
yeah,
She-Hulk body and in her or her
that's a
in
dance
her
lot run
Punisher.
reference. That's a dance lot run reference, right? They did not cut. Okay,
Just
in a
ignore it.
disguise is going to just be one of those types, isn't he?
They didn't cuck anything. It does look like
Bruce still stronger. And Jen could barely throw a rock a good distance. Bruce was able to throw it into space. How is that cucking him? Heck, he didn't lose the fight. They stopped the fight after his bar was destroyed.
PKL. Good morning. Um, I do think also I may have been correct in my assumption that we're going to see
Okay.
Bard.
Now this person's really getting into insulting now.
All right, enough. And a disguise. Warning.
Yeah, warning. This is your in a disguise as a woman. Sorry.
You misgendered her?
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Rude. No, I'm just playing. I did too. We actually, well, we'll get there, but where is he going?
Um,
Does he have a like kid out there? Scars his
no,
kid, right?
we don't know yet. I think we'll get that filled in. I'm betting after Jen left, I bet you they went up to him, and clearly since he went of his own free will, he's not being kept in a prison. Yeah, I think he's agreed to it for some reason.
Hooded, don't hide in a disguise. I don't know how to undo it.
Hold on.
She's been around. I don't know how to do it.
Looks like he's been unhidden already, I think.
Okay. I gave her a warning. Sorry, in a disguise. That's why I said a warning. Don't call names. Don't be mean like that. It's just a difference of opinion. There's no need to call names. But she's been around the channel for forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm
Oh
going to
yeah,
show
she's
this.
trying to find a new job and all that, and then she's told to go see her family called to go see
Wait.
her. Sorry.
Did you see these on the side?
Oh, man fights with metal claws and Barbara Wolverine. Why there's a giant statue of a man sticking out in the ocean?
I'm assuming that's an Eternals reference
Or Namor.
or Namor. Yeah, Namor's probably makes more sense. This is obviously a Wolverine reference. That is
Iron
so
Man
freaking cool.
3s.
That is so freaking cool that they're dropping little hints. I know it's gonna be some time, but still, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we at? We go see her family. Her dad is the best one, for
Yep.
sure. Like her, this whole situation she goes through with her family.
Oh yeah, and Yep. Sorry.
Go ahead.
He preemptively told them don't talk about her getting fired. Of course, her stupid brother.
Good morning, Kareem. I
or
thought it.
nephew or
I was
cousin
gonna say
or
I thought it was her cousin.
cousin.
Um,
Your stupid cousin.
and
You got fired. I thought you said to tell her she got fired. Why would I tell you to tell her she got fired?
but the funny thing is this is an exact reason why I avoid family functions. This is the exact reason because it's like, oh my god, he got I guess the best, what did he say, Best Buy manager?
I think so,
And
yeah.
she's literally a lawyer and they're giving her shit about getting
Oh,
fired. And
her
then the
just timed him out. Just timed him out. That's all.
okay. Um and then good morning cartoon and comics. Good morning Reese. And then she's like the aunt. I'm assuming it's the aunt.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can help you. I'm a stylist. I can help with
Okay,
your
we understand. We
hair.
understand, Hooded. We misunderstood. Unfortunately, it's not telling us anymore what was done. We just see all the messages deleted because you timed them out, and unfortunately, it just shows a little slot here. Unless you're looking on the phone, when you're looking on the computer, Hooded, you don't have to leave.
Holy crap, really?
No, okay, like Hooded again. We couldn't tell. All right, if you and when you're on the PC and it just shows a little square. It's not even telling us what you did.
You're good, I promise.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. We couldn't tell what you had done.
Yeah.
It must be in one of his moods.
Her dad is so sweet, and that one-on-one convo was
Oh
awesome.
yeah, when we
Her,
get to it. But I love how he tried to keep the subject on like even the hero stuff. Oh, you're still here? Okay. But yeah, I
um,
just love how they soon start talking about all this other stuff, like her cousin got made a Best Buy manager. Ooh.
yeah, and then they kept asking her, well, what superhero does this? What superhero does that?
Even her dad got guilty of that.
Yeah, that's true. There was one thing I wanted to show. Let me see if I can find it. It's back here a little bit. Um, did you notice that her background is Captain America's ass?
Hey, it's America's ass.
That's right. That's so funny.
That is America's ass.
Okay, so basically what happens then is the dad said he needs help with something, I'm assuming.
Just as an excuse to have a one-on-one talk, and basically
Good
he's
morning,
explaining
Network
how,
Smith.
hey, you could be worse. Look at what your cousin did. We're a family that's already known for having to deal with a Hulk in the family. You didn't destroy the city. You should be grateful for that. This hasn't damaged you. You don't have a bad reputation.
Yeah, and he was super, super sweet. And I thought that was a really good like father
Which
daughter moment.
which is a nod to the comics, how the dad was an important part of of her life.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I
Even
really
though the
like
mom is
that.
still there, they're still keeping the dad. They didn't have to be seriously. If this is trying to be woke, they would have had to be the mom, even though that wasn't in the comics. But no, they stayed true to the comics where it was the dad. But yeah,
Yeah,
this part here
absolutely.
is where this is right out of Dan Slott's first issue, where the guy whose law firm got her fired comes up to hire her. But the big swat is when he did it in the comics, this was a case of trying. She was being She-Hulk for so long. This was a case of trying to force her to be Jen more often. Where here it's the opposite. He wants her to be She-Hulk intentionally.
Yeah, and it doesn't, I don't know if it's just me, but it doesn't seem like she's super into that.
She isn't. She feels like I cheated my way in. Oh, I did love we'll get to it when she enters the law firm office. There's a room where you see a guy with a bunch of comic books. That's referencing Dan Slott's run, where comic books are used as legal documents because of the Comics Code Authority symbol slapped on it. Meaning you can actually use it as evidence to bring up the history through the comics because it's based off of their actual events and utilizing in this issue here, you said this about the about your, for example, was Hank Pym saying you said this about your Pym particles have a possible chance of developing cancer, a very small chance. Why are you even using that?
It's so funny.
But
I
yeah,
didn't
if you
even
saw,
realize that.
yeah, I mean, I saw that and said I read Slott's run, I recognized that like
Right.
they're referencing it. I don't know if they'll bring it up in the show, but they're referencing it at least.
I love that they've pulled so many Easter eggs. I can't I'm trying to.
Yeah, I know you don't want to hit play.
Yeah, and it won't
But
let
yeah,
me
then
hone
oh yeah,
in.
that whole bit of her breaking the fourth wall again, talking about how I just got here through easy stride. I didn't go here through my skill. It's just because I'm the Hulk lawyer, which I understand. I'd be pissed off too if I was in her shoes.
Oh yeah.
I know
I
people are gonna
love.
say like, "Oh, why is she whining?" It's like because she has every right to whine.
Oh yeah. I love how like her outfits magically fit her when she goes from one to
Oh,
the
yeah.
other.
I think after that first one, I think she came up with an outfit. If you notice, I think if you notice, there are a size or two bigger when she's Jen.
Well, yeah, that's true. And I like how they became capris.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
Oh, see, look, we got a nice guy who's giving her stuff and everything. I think that's supposed to be a counterpoint
Yeah,
to the asshole.
unless he becomes the asshole at work, but it doesn't seem that way.
But yeah, then we find out about now I do love how we finally get besides having the now late actor who played General Ross, we're finally getting a proper tie-in to Incredible Hulk with
This
Blonsky.
this actually looks like if you look I don't know if it'll let me zoom or not. This eye is actually pretty fucking spot on here. I mean, there's times when it's not times when it's not perfect, but it looks really
Oh yeah, definitely. But like I said,
I'm actually
yeah,
surprised.
I agree.
Go ahead.
Like I said, I'm just so glad we're finally getting more ties into Incredible Hulk. I just want Betty to come back though. But yeah, William Hurt, rest in peace, because he's the one who they brought him back as General Ross. But here, this is the first time we've gotten any hardcore referencing of what happened.
So, who was the actor on Incredible Hulk?
That was you mean for Bruce?
Yeah.
That was Ed Norton. Wait, yeah.
I haven't seen that in years, so I didn't
Yep,
even
that was
realize it
Ed
was a
Norton.
tie-in.
You have William. You had William, but that's why later on Bruce says, "Oh, that was years ago. I was a completely different person." Literally,
Oh!
that's
Oh,
why he
now
said I
I
was
get
a
it.
completely different person. Literally, and Jen's like, "Ha,
That's actually really cute. I did not realize that reference.
yep." I confirmed you saying like, "Oh, back I was just Bruce and Monster Hulk, the other guy. But in this case, I'm now Smart Hulk." No, he was talking about different actor.
No, that's so good.
And then
I
again, you have the
love
same
it.
actor playing Blonsky back, and him referencing that's what happened in the movie. He was given this experimental super soldier serum that was meant to make him like Captain America. Unfortunately, it was very
Oh.
experimental, and he became addicted to it. So he kept taking more of it until he eventually became the Abomination. Especially when he added in Bruce's DNA to it.
I mean, that makes sense. I actually thought it was maybe just because I don't watch everything MCU related,
Hmm.
but that actually makes a lot more sense.
So yeah, technically he was technically telling the truth, but he was downplaying how much of an asshole he was still.
Ah ha
Yeah, Dick
ha.
Frost is the actor. Yeah, it's so great to see him again.
Who, this guy?
No, 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 the guy who was Blonsky.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh yeah,
So
guy.
basically, what?
Yeah,
Go ahead, go ahead.
no, no, no. What were you going to say about this guy?
No, I was just gonna say basically he hires her, but he wants her to take on and
Defend Blonsky. Yeah,
yeah, and she's obviously got a what's it called? A
she's torn.
conflict of interest. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Oh,
And he was like, "Hey, here's a waiver. We'll just sign it." Okay. All right. So she goes and sees him. And this guy,
okay.
this
Robot Shlomo. Like this was written by people who didn't want to make a superhero show. They want to make show, and they want to show you what a Lifetime network.
of
That's not
course
a
it
bad
is.
thing. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, this is a lawyer show. Get it? That's what they keep saying over and over again. It's a
Yeah,
lawyer show.
it's a lawyer show, and when you again look back at Dan Slott's run, because that was one of the ones where he actually put emphasis on the legal stuff. This is matching that very well. You had an issue of his run where Spider-Man wanted to finally sue the Daily Bugle for defamation as Spider-Man,
Oh
and
yeah, I
it
remember
was
that.
going very well. It was going
I remember
perfectly
that.
well until even when Jonah opened his big flap and opened the door for him, saying, "You helped create some of these villains," and then I mean, and then he when Peter was on stand, it was decided you've been just as much affiliated with all this. We're gonna add you into the lawsuit, and Spidey had to be like,
Isn't that the episode or the issue where
they're in a
Spider-Man was
chicken
like,
suit at the end.
no, isn't that the one where he said something like, well, about being black?
Oh yeah, oh that was the joke. That was like, I know why he hates me. It's because I'm black. Hey, well, I did it. Haha, kidding.
Yep, I remember that.
Daredevil's a lawyer, so that does work. Why? Because it's a guy? Why? Because it's a man?
This works too. I
Yeah,
don't.
this works very
I never
well as
saw
well.
Daredevil, to be fair.
And Daredevil didn't have that much legal stuff in it by comparison. Here it's working, but it's only the second issue
Episode. I make that mistake
episode.
all the time.
It's the second episode.
Yeah. And so is what, because there's a, and I'm gonna tie it in here, talk about it here. Is what they're talking about at the end where she says to turn on the TV?
Oh, that basically he busted out right after this, and that led into his stuff in Shang-Chi.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask about. I have still yet to see Shang-Chi, so I
But
didn't know.
it's a brief bit. It's a brief bit where he's in this fight club thing, and Wong takes him out, and then sends
I
him back.
Is that one worth watching?
It is. I would say it is, but it's not one of the greatest.
What about Eternals?
Oh God, no! I haven't even watched it. And I don't want to watch it. And I've heard so many people say, "Why did they make it?" No, because it gives you the superior aspects you want to see and doesn't waste time with idiotic, mundane stuff like. It's the second episode. They're trying to set things up. All right, give it some time.
I like the scene in the around the table, but I'm also a
Yeah, and again,
girl.
that was a lot of Dan Slott's run. There was a lot of issues where it was mostly talking, very little She-Hulk, and yeah, you had moments like that. It's following from that, and it worked. This was Dan Slott at his best, his early days.
I loved this part, and I truly felt a little bad for him because of the
You're
stuff you
supposed to.
talked.
Yeah.
Well, the stuff you talked about. Now, obviously, you guys know I haven't seen all the MCU movies. I haven't
Hmm.
watched all the MCU shows. I watch and pick what I like. I'm very
Yep.
particular with what I actually spend time on when it comes to TV. I have seen the Hulk movie, the
Wait,
Incredible
Incredible
Hulk.
Hulk, or I was
I
saying,
think I don't know. I've
yeah,
seen one
wait,
of them, but
what?
it was when it came out, so that's my memory of it is
Right,
very
right. Wait, is this?
bad.
Wait, let me ask. Did it have Abomination, or did it have a bunch of mutated dogs?
Abomination.
Okay, then that was Incredible Hulk.
But with that being said, I also don't. It felt forgettable to me. If I can't remember anything, then I didn't care about it. Also,
Oh,
not. Also, this was what year did that movie fucking come out?
oh, it was the same year as Iron Man 1.
Is that when wasn't Edward Norton supposed to
2008.
be?
2008.
Wasn't Edward Norton supposed to be the Hulk in the MCU?
He was, but they couldn't come to an agreement because he's one of those guys who wants to have creative control, kind of like Tom
Bye,
Cruise in that
James.
regard. See you,
Bye,
James.
James. Um, but yeah, so I don't remember it. But so I didn't remember this kind of backstory. I had no idea that he had the super soldier serum and he
Hmm.
was supposed to be the good guy. And
Well, to a
now I'm
degree,
gonna go back and watch it.
yeah, to a degree, he was not. He was still an asshole. He was still he wasn't that good. He was a Russian-born officer in the UK's Royal Marine Commando, loaned to Ross, and he was lusting for Hulk powers, injecting himself with various stimulants that transformed him, and eventually also some of Bruce's blood into being an abomination. So yeah, it was an experimental attempt to replicate the Captain America stuff.
This is gaslighting 101. Nobody ever has said that.
What?
but acting like it can't be.
Okay, this guy,
Oh
the guy right here.
yay! In a
That's,
disguise is back. Um.
this is Emil Blonsky, the Abomination, played by Tim
Um.
Roth.
In a disguise. Hooded Justice apologized. I just showed it on screen a minute. I just wanted to make sure you knew. But uh, so I didn't know any of that stuff, and I was like, whoa, they really fucked with this guy. Now, of course, I have to go back and watch it because now I'm interested.
Again,
Did,
he
did
downplayed his negative traits, but he still used
right.
actual facts.
But the thing is, as much shit as this show's getting in just the chat here, and I have no problem with you guys not liking it. That's
Oh,
fine.
right,
I'll
right, right. If you
defend
don't
what I
like it,
like. You guys define what you don't like. This, at least at the bare minimum, has got me interested in the Hawks as a whole and to go back and look at something.
hmm
So I mean, I did he play Abomination in that?
yes,
Oh, so they
this
were
is
able
him
to keep
returning.
him at least.
Well, they've been, except for Norton, they've they kept Ross until the actor passed away, of course, and now they're keeping him. Meaning, if they bring back Betty, they'll probably go with Liv Tyler.
Ooh, that's awesome. I like her.
Now, if they
I like
don't
her
go,
dad more.
yep. Now, if she doesn't want to come back, they could go with Oh, geez, hold on, let me double check.
Good morning, NWO.
They could go with Jennifer Connelly instead.
I mean, I don't care who the actress is. I if it gets me interested, then I'm okay with that. I think, and the numbers came out. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, it was big.
It doubled Miss Marvel. It doubled
Of
Miss
course, to be fair,
Marvel.
Miss Marvel did have more competition.
That was coming out during the whole Obi-Wan stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and those numbers are just on the TV. So I'm assuming they're a lot bigger, but
Oh,
it's
we're coming up
still.
on the IGN premiere soon.
Oh yeah, we'll watch it after so we can finish.
Right.
But I wasn't
Oh, I agree with
surprised.
you, Shane. I agree with you on that, Shane.
Jennifer Connelly. She
Yep.
was one of your first crushes. I I don't
Really,
know.
Danny? Really? Who is this Danny G guy?
I have no idea. Any relation to Kenny G?
No.
Middle-aged, wealthy, feminine. Okay, sure. Um,
Whatever. Keep thinking
I,
what you want to think.
I don't know where that came from, but I am enjoying it, and that's
I've been enjoying it too because I'm a fan of She-Hulk, and I've seen so much of She-Hulk, read through so much of She-Hulk's runs that I see so much of it in here. So, that's why I keep saying to those who are complaining they haven't reread She-Hulk in a while, or they like She-Hulk the character, but nothing else.
the idea of it. The biggest She-Hulk fan I have ever met loves the show. Ever met Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
She loves it. But I mean, the funny thing is when you go back and read those things, sometimes they don't hold up also as well as what I had originally thought. It doubled the worst rated show. Miss Marvel is the best rated show. Actually, it's actually the highest rated show, and it's still my favorite. Still my favorite. I'll wait till this is done to see. The other one, like, I'm not being mean, but like Hawkeye, I couldn't finish. I didn't care about the characters. That's mean, but I'm just never been a Hawkeye fan. I've been a She-Hulk fan. I've liked Wanda, and
No,
I
they're
like
not gonna cuck. They're not gonna cuck him, Danny.
Huck who? Okay,
Um,
you're not living in reality.
yeah, seriously, they're not going. If nothing else, they're going to soften him up because it's Disney. They're
Wait,
already
who
putting him in the yellow
specifically?
outfit.
Oh yeah, they're already saying they're gonna soften him up a little bit.
Yeah, there's no way there's going to be the hardcore R-rated gritty.
And that's a shame.
Oh yeah, then yeah, she calls up Bruce and talks to him, and that's where we get the whole. I was a completely different person, literally.
Yeah, I'm trying to show it won't let me. He literally
Things I gotta take care of.
Oh yeah, he's on the ship. Like I said,
he's on the ship. The ship that attacked him last week, he's on that
It's a
ship.
Scarian ship or
A
Sukarian ship.
Sicarian, yeah. So I cheated a little bit.
Hmm.
Not really. I listened to Grace Randolph's review of it, and she said that first off, she only had the first four episodes, and it was non-spoiler. She did say Daredevil doesn't show up in the first four. She said that a lot is going on with Hawk, but most of it happens off screen.
Ah, jeez.
What's the definition of cuck now? I thought that was when you like to have your wife get fucked.
Yeah, that's what you basically, from what I understand, you cook someone's when you basically, well, there's that, but I think also it's meant to be when you've undermined them.
Um, I mean it's not though, but I guess that's what you can use it as. I guess. Um, I I don't know. They're gonna have to do something with Hawk. They're gonna have to I know Liana loves him and some people love him, but Hawk's always kind of been that weak character for me.
Well, that's
I
for you, not me. I love Hulk.
That's okay, that's fair. See, Hawk and Thor were always the characters I just didn't care about.
And that's understandable. That is completely understandable.
The triggered create their own nonsense. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hmm. They use
The
cuck as a substitute for simp or weak. Yes. Cuckety cuck.
Okay, so
Okay,
weak.
Danny, seriously? This person's really starting to spam.
Wait, I don't even see it. Okay.
Yeah, cuckety cuck.
I mean, that doesn't make sense in this situation, but okay. But I get if I think in a disguise said weak willed. And that wouldn't make more sense, but
Oh,
who's weak willed?
I don't know anyone who's weak willed.
All right, that makes sense. Okay. So she takes the case. I didn't realize I could do this.
Right when it was taken is when Blonsky then escaped and led into the events of Shang-Chi.
Okay, so did this escape happen as she took the case?
Yeah, right after she saw him, he escaped and did that because otherwise it wouldn't be on the news.
Okay. So that's where we know our timeline's at.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming by the end of it, it'll catch up to current, but now I
Yeah,
gotta
so in
watch
other words, right?
Shang-Chi too.
You,
Dang it.
you don't have to. You don't have to for this because this one scene was very brief.
Like he wasn't in the movie a lot?
No, just one scene where he shows up looking much closer to his comic book self, not the skeletal looking version, and then and Wong took him down and then sent him back out. Sent him away.
Ah, okay. Well, that's easy enough. I still kind of want to see it though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right. I forget what happens next. Oh, that's the end.
Yep.
Oh, we do
Where's
get
the
a
little postcard where her family's kind of using her for her strengths?
yeah, but it's
Okay,
cute.
okay. I'm starting to think Danny G's one of those guys.
I bet he watches Geeks and Gamers.
Or watch a St. Michael.
Oh Lord. Even worse.
Dude, let's find the safe poo toilets. Yeah, I'm starting to think that's St. Michael.
I don't understand what that means.
No, it's the type of stuff he's been saying on his thing.
Okay. Well, last warning. I love her.
Yeah, that's
I'm
warning.
not gonna lie. I watched this
Oh, I love
for
that. I get I'm glad you're staying hydrated, but this is ridiculous.
no, actually, that's not even what I was showing. Look at her shape. It's perfect.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. I want to see She-Hulk's titties and I'm salty. You're never going to see her titties, but you can see her ass.
Okay.
Well, I was just saying, you can see her ass. You don't have to see her titties.
But if that's what you want in a show, go watch some porn.
Yeah, this is on Disney Plus. They're not going to show this is an older movie. They're not going to show nudity on any of their new products, especially something that's meant for families.
They would why but they never showed her titties in the comics.
No, not even then. In fact, they made a joke about it once in an issue where she skipped, jump roping, and even then it
Yeah,
was revealed. No way, you don't even. And even then it was revealed. They pulled it away and said, "You're still wearing your undergarments under there. There's no way that Tom DeFalco, the editor in chief at the time, a slight percentage of cleavage would be acceptable. I think we've seen a bit of her cleavage in her suit."
yeah. I I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Um,
What?
titties. Wait. You just set TV
I don't know.
back to
How'd I do
voyeur.
that? How'd I do that?
I don't know. That's pretty talented. I don't get it. There's She-Hulk porn on the internet. Exactly. Oh wait, is there really played by China? No. No.
Oh.
That's so funny. That is so funny. I think knowledge is correct here. Have zero experience with women. If you're telling me that catcall equals murder, that's gaslighting to the most extreme, and
Yeah.
that all you want to see is green titties. I feel like
In
maybe
a disguise, we're gonna get to that. We already know she's gonna start wanting to bang a bunch of guys soon. We know that.
yeah, that'll get there. Rip to China, that's right. I remember watching China. Oh my god, you guys, no.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
cool with
cool with
more
more
booty.
booty. Well, you got booty right here.
I know. Look at her. I'm not even kidding. Her figure is
It's
so
perfect.
perfect here.
It's the
Beautiful.
perfect hourglass.
I love it. I love it. I'm curious when she's going to get her suit. We saw it in the very first teaser. Remember when it just showed her
Hmm.
booty?
Yeah. Well, we know that's around the time when I think that's the time when she starts to embrace being more of a superhero.
Well, I'm glad they showed She-Hulk's booty and not Jennifer's because at least she's a little thick. Then Jennifer's so teeny tiny.
Yeah. Well, That's the point.
I know it's cute, but she's such a little thing. And I like Tatiana Maslany. I know you said you were familiar with her from Black Mirror or something.
No, no, no. Orphan Black.
Orphan Black, that's what it was. I'm unfamiliar with her, but I like her. Um, she's super. I like her facial expressions. We did see her not. I don't know if you would call it breaking the fourth wall, but she definitely gave the camera some looks. I thought that was cute. I like that
Hmm.
little aspect, just like dumbassery looks.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Good morning, Keely. How are you this morning? Good morning, Hominus. I don't know if I said good morning. Hominus, say that 3 times fast. Hominus, Hominus, Hominus. Made an awesome fucking
Well, the fourth
video
wall break,
yesterday.
that's one thing she's known for, Danny.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, Orphan
Danny,
Black is getting a new series, but with a different lead, which makes sense because her characters already went off into the sunset. We don't need to do more with her.
I feel like they should have scaled She-Hulk slightly taller. Actually, Dominica, they gave her a very normal body style.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is I think it was Jean Gentry posted a picture on her community post. Well, it led to her Twitter, but I clicked it and she said I love the definition in her arms. Like the original She-Hulk was much more muscular. Like
Hmm.
even the original. This is scaled down so far. And I'm not saying I want Mariko Tamaki She-Hulk because I don't at all. But she's got a pretty normal body type, just very tall.
Hmm. She's closer to Greg Horn She-Hulk. Hold on. Give me a moment.
Okay. Yeah, Jean is awesome. I like her a lot. Angelo, go subscribe. Check out his latest video. It's a really, really good. Yes. Is this Jen Bartel?
No, this is Greg Horn.
Oh, I didn't hear you say the name. I mean, I
Hmm.
did, but I forgot. And that. Wait, what is that noise?
Oh, that's on my end. There's siren. Sorry.
Oh, no. Actually, a video started playing on YouTube and I didn't know what that was. Yeah, it is. I agree. They're definitely going for more of this sleek look.
Which is what
And,
she would do, and this was the covers during Dan Slott's
yeah,
run.
Those were some great covers.
Great covers, and I think it's also closer to one of the artists, not the initial artist, but the other artist they had. I gotta find out who did that artwork.
I don't know. So she's not even tone. It's basically a slim tall. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I'm not the only one because she was always had definition, right? She always was slimmer, but she was much more than just toned. She was muscular.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they didn't really go with that. And I'm glad I will take this much more. I would much rather have this than I would the Mariko Tamaki. I will say that for sure.
Oh, definitely. Or Jason Aaron, where she's just Hulk, but she's Shield, but Hulk.
Yes. I loved how
Now,
she kind of
I do think
made
we're
it.
gonna. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I do think we're going to eventually get to a point where she's going to be the type of She-Hulk that would want to put her butt on the copy machine. I think we'll get to that.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Oops, sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm trying to find that Gene Gentry one I saw, and this is a good example. Hold on, let me share my screen. This is a good example Gene put out about the definition I'm talking about.
Oh, that's John Byrne.
Yeah. And it's beautiful. And they got the hair right. They got all that right.
Again,
And I'm
she's a
not
fan of
saying it's
Byrne. She's a Byrne fan.
Burns Run. Well, that's just because it's the best.
Yep.
I don't know. Dan Slott's a close second.
Oh, wait, I gotta show you. You gotta check out this one bit that the actor did. Titania had tweeted out.
Oh, yes. Bring it up because
Oh,
I'll bring it up.
I just sent it to you.
Bianca sent this to me yesterday. It's so fucking cute. Wait, do you have the other one? Hold on. Oh goodness, you guys. I am slow today. To be fair, I've gone through a lot in the past couple days. Let me take this ticker off and then I will. Did you see the other side of it?
What other side?
All right, I'll show this one. I'll bring the other one up. This is so
I have
cute,
not
you
seen the
guys.
other side. But I love it. They actually there. I have to fix it. Titania. Now that's marketing.
Yeah.
I was repeating it now, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there's the first part, you guys. And then they go through the marketing again, and this one's my favorite, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
It's so cute.
That could be a fantasy. I could tell you got beat energy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me.
Making it look better.
On the count of three, babe, get money. Broke to the left, we don't want it. I'm the one they love to hate.
For you, Jennifer.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. I hope that doesn't get you a copyright strike.
Oh no, no. See, I got copyright strike. That has to be that's totally different than a claim.
Oh, that's what I meant claimed.
Oh, claim I'm fine with. I can just remove it. But yeah, that's so cute. I love those cute little when people do more innovative marketing instead of just showing a trailer or something like that. That's the perfect way.
That is good marketing.
I love it. It's so cute. I like how when she hit it the wall, it did it at the same time. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I love it. They made it so cute. Okay, let me find the.
Oh, I'll get it. I will get it. I will get it.
The Harley Quinn thing?
Yep, give me a moment.
All right, because I lost it. Shocker, right?
Shocker.
The complaints of the overly and every dude is shit shtick, except for it's not just that you're not living in reality if you see that as that there's.
Now we gotta make sure we pause a lot on this one because I don't want this one because you never know with IGN what they're gonna do.
But it's Harley. Who fucking cares? Here we go. Are you guys so pumped right now? Are you guys so excited? Harley! No, don't play yet. I gotta share my screen. Did you know on YouTube, if you press 0, it brings you back to the beginning of the video?
Oh, I'm used to doing home.
It does. It's so cool. Who's pumped? I want to. Wait, is my chat froze?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Yep.
I'm lightly excited. I only like Harley in games. Well, this is a game, so get more excited.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Absorbman's been introduced yet, by the way, cartoon and comics.
Not yet, but there's always room in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it on 480? You jerks.
I always wanted to do this.
Aw, shit! Can you guys let me know? Is the volume okay on that for you guys on that end?
It sounds fine for me.
Sounds fine for you? Damn, I got scolded. That's right, choose. No, I'm just kidding. Yes! Behold Her Majesty.
Yep.
Don't be rude! Mama's talking here.
She's got a little bit more rasp to her voice.
Which I bet you she threw it all out from crying over Joker's death.
Wait, we know Joker's dead?
Yeah, Joker and Batman both died, and that's why they're playing up on this.
Did you ever play in Arkham City, the Harley DLC?
Yep.
When he dies? Oh, yep. It's so good, isn't it?
But you feel so bad, so especially when you find out that, especially when, like, maybe I can come up there and see you. Are you hitting on me? I am in mourning. I'm like, oh.
And then you can find the pregnancy test.
And then you find out false positive. The one that we saw in the first game wasn't true, and it turns out it's like now you can so see that she. And then Scarface being put in the crib.
The crib. Yeah, it's so freaking
cute. This isn't Rocksteady. This isn't Rocksteady cartoon comics.
Rocksteady is doing
Suicide Squad. This is Montreal, Warner Bros. Montreal. The people who did Arkham Origins.
Which, to be fair, I know that gets a lot of hate.
I love it.
I love it too. It's my second favorite of the Arkham ones, and the art style is so beautiful.
Tavia, they've said Batman and Joker are both dead in this story. It might be its own continuity, but they're having to be both are dead. Because I think if you kill off Batman and you keep Joker alive, he's going to dominate.
Yeah, that's a fair point, yeah.
So they need to kill him.
Right before you start the Harley end of arc boss fight, which takes place in Gotham Hospital. Up until this moment, you've been pursuing Harley, you've been trying to figure out what she's up to. But of course, this is Harley Quinn, and she's up to no good in Gotham, and living your best life in this case means...
That's Tim, right?
Tim?
Robin?
Where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just want to... I thought
no Damian.
I mean, I'm okay with that. It wouldn't make sense for it to be Damian. He would be line skipping. We don't allow people to skip the line here.
Yep, anyway.
He's doing murderous and violent things. Right before the boss fight starts, you've finally figured out which part of the hospital she's in, and you're about to confront Harley about everything that she's been up to.
Well, that's how you're controlling them. Give it.
Nuh-uh. My toy.
Your game is over, Harley.
Are her teeth weird?
Yeah, they are weird.
Yeah.
This has been in the works since Blackgate. Welcome to my party!
Pretty boring party. Especially for you.
Rude.
That's
I don't know. I gotta get used to the voice. It's weird. I don't like Harley's face paint. Yeah, it's okay, but it makes her eyes very, very dark.
It does.
I'm gonna be turning the brightness all the way up.
I don't trust. Okay, I was say I definitely do not trust IMDb because they have multiple different actors for different characters. Like, really?
What?
IMDb. I was trying to see if they have anything about Harley, but I noticed they had 2 different actors
Oh.
for Jason Todd. It's like, okay, I can't take you seriously.
Well, it might be a child version or something. A flashback.
Perhaps, but I don't think so. I think it's just those were some of their series, and no one edited them out.
Oh, I gotta.
No,
get
they
this
did not
to-
use. They're not use. The original actress before Tara was Mary Kay Berman, who is no longer with us.
I wish Tara.
Oh,
I wish it was Tara, but
Oh, for Harley. Oh, wait, no. Mary Kay Berman was Batgirl. Sorry, that it was Arlene Sorkin, and no, that's definitely not
Arlene,
Arlene.
yeah.
That's definitely not Arlene.
I don't think the voice actress is. It's got to be better than Bernadette from Big Bang. It's got to be better than that.
What does
So
it
I'm
say that
happy.
Penny is a better voice for Harley than Bernadette?
I actually really like Penny's voice for Harley. It took a little bit to get used to, but I like her as Harley.
But to be fair, I think the actually doing Bernadette could have done a good voice, but she was given bad directions.
NWO said watch the Batman 1919 by Batfeed. I had Batfeed on. Oh, it's been a year or so. 2 maybe. They do great work. If you guys ever want to look at really cool documentary style Batman videos, check out Batfeed. They're amazing. I haven't watched the Shadow War stuff yet, though. I need to get back to
Talia is
watching
going to
that.
be in here in the
What?
game.
Did they show her yet?
Not well. They've announced who the actress is.
Who?
Maylin
I'm probably
and Robic, who was Meredith Quill in the Guardians of the Galaxy game. She's a
I wanna see her
professional video
design.
game voice actor.
I haven't lit a candle!
Girl, your shoes, no!
Now, let's play Nightbutt.
Right, but
Those shoes are terrible. I just no. No.
That's the ticket.
You ready?
Don't be shy. I want to play.
Ooh!
well, to be fair, I guess he calls him Nightblood. He's pointing out what every girl looks at when it comes to Nightwing.
Yeah.
Miss me. Incoming!
Oh, I can't wait!
Why don't you come a bit closer?
Just so you guys know, when this comes out, it will be taking over the morning brew until we finish it.
Yep. Xavier, I'll be doing stuff
so
on mine.
excited. Are you? That's awesome. I'm so excited.
Ouch! You were pulling back. Like it.
What the fuck? I do like her costume a lot,
Oh.
though.
It's an interesting design.
It is, and they had to do something a little bit different, and I think that works. Enough of the original design, but still really, really cute. I think Dominica said it right. It sounds like Harley has been smoking a crap ton of cigarettes since Mr.
Yep.
K's death. She's got that like whiskey voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do. It'll grow on me. It's really not that bad. It's nothing to complain about.
But you never know. That's definitely not Tara, but it
I
could be
almost
anyone.
forgot about
Yeah.
my special surprise.
Harley!
Mama's got some stuff to do. You make sure to keep him here. Bye.
So dealing with a bunch of,
What's that?
I said dealing with a bunch of devotees.
We'll skip a little bit of that.
Incoming! Did you miss me?
Oh wait.
Try this.
Damn! I can't wait.
Yep.
Here we go!
What is this? Anything's gonna be better than Saints Row.
Have you played Saints Row yet?
Ugh! What
Is
did
it
they
bad?
do? What did they do to the franchise? Why?
I haven't really heard anything good.
And Albatross, we don't know who voices Harley here. We don't know.
Party foul!
Looks like she might be using some sort of Mad Hatter tech or something.
I think so.
Party's not over until I say it is!
For more from our
No! Rude. I can't wait.
I can't either.
I really want. I know this doesn't look. The thing is it doesn't look as. I don't know if it's just me, but does it look as good as when Arkham Knight and all
Oh
of
no,
those were
I don't think
announced?
they're going for. I don't think they're going for that. I think they're going for a more toony look.
And I'm okay with that. I'm more worried about the mechanics and stuff.
Oh, the mechanics are going for their own thing. Yeah.
The last Arkham game was in 2017.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
5 years. Little over. Yeah. Oh my god.
And-
I like Batgirl. Her costume looks good. Batgirl looks real. Like out of all four of the sidekick, I think Batgirl looks the best. I think Dick looks a little like. I don't know. He should be hotter. Just putting that out there. But Batgirl to me looks the best. What do you think?
Oh, I think so too.
I'm gonna bring up. I keep talking about it. I'm gonna bring up Hominous video and we're gonna watch it. Unless you don't want to, if I
No,
make
go
you
right-
uncomfortable.
Go right
Okay.
ahead. Go right ahead.
I want to make sure I didn't ask beforehand.
Hey, it's all right. Especially if it's the video I think it is.
He did such a good job with it.
He did. I wanted to do one about what I'm going through, but
Yeah. Again, sorry about that.
hey, again, don't be sorry, Trish. These guys, the fact that these guys keep on thinking being autistic, even high function autism, is just a few steps above Down syndrome tells you all you need about them. And the fact that people like JDA are approving of this crap tells you that these people don't care about being decent human beings.
The funny thing is I think it might be deleted now. I don't know if it is or not. Shouldn't be unless he did. But I've been working, and I know I've said this before, but the quartering has helped me out a lot when it comes to this stuff. And not only the quartering, but I mean, obviously Hominous and everybody from the channel, but he's been through it. He knows what to do. He told me to start plugging my Patreon and all that stuff. I'm like, that's not me. I don't do that.
Mhm.
But he's been helping me out a ton, step by step, what to do.
Right. I gotta start
and I'm
plugging
really-
my Patreon too, because I have only one person on there this whole time.
it's just not me to do that. I don't know that I've ever done that, to be honest with you.
No, you have not.
But
And
he's
again,
just trying to help.
oh, I know he is. And again, it's part of the reason. You don't even plug for super chats, and you had to act like these guys feel like, again, you're manipulating me into doing it when it's like, how? How is she manipulating? But then again, these guys shoot themselves in the foot when they're saying, "Oh, Robert here. I've been watching Nerdette for a long time. This is the first time I've seen him. I was just on 2 weeks ago beforehand." It was like, really? You didn't see me on that Sunday stream? And he just acts like, "Oh, yep." And it's just like, again,
I I have you on like 2 or 3 times a month. What are they talking about?
exactly. And I've had you on my show a couple of times, but again, in their
Mhm.
eyes, oh, it's this and that. It's like, really? And again, I'd be what's really getting to me is them when they were saying about Ingrid. That's what made me ticked off. I would have ignored these guys, but them saying that what they said
I
about
know.
Ingrid is what pissed me off most of all. Because I'm just like, you guys are stupid. But when they said she's less functioning than I am, and again, accusing me of manipulating her, it's like, how dare you? All I did was
The one
point them out that that she was using her thumbnail and they act like her drawing in the thumbnail and they act like, oh, does she own Godzilla? She doesn't have to own Godzilla. If you know
Yeah.
copyright, even fan art can be taken down for copyright.
Well, Tavia said I'm surprised because he's part of that Geeks and Gamers group. The thing about Jeremy is even
He's butted
if
head with them just as much.
yeah, and he had a few choice things to say about comics. Yeah, I will divulge that, but
Hmm.
regardless, if you notice on his channel, if you're subscribed, yeah, he'll do the
The usual.
this is woke, that's woke, that kind of thing. But every couple videos it's like, hey, this person needs help. Hey, this happened.
He uses
This
it for
person
good still, whereas the others don't. Jeremy used to do
yeah,
that. I mean,
absolutely he does.
Geeks and Gamers, Jeremy used to, but not that much. Ethan never does it.
And I can at the bare minimum respect that. We don't agree on some things, but we have no problem
He's willing to
getting
help you out. The
along
fact he's
if it
willing to help you out
yeah.
speaks volumes.
Yeah, and I won't say anything bad about him anymore because he really, really did me a solid. Then on top of that, I have help with that was for the sponsor stuff. I also have help with the copyright strikes, so I don't dox myself. I now have a legal representative.
Good to hear.
So I
Well,
won't get
that's
doxxed.
still a topic we haven't gotten to yet. We need to.
Yeah, and
After you're done with this, because we still need to talk about the DCEU.
oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, exactly. Another one was Trillium. He helped. I actually subscribed to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
don't think it's Harley
really appreciate
it could be Kari Walgreen. I don't know. I have not seen anything official about that. I mean, Kari's a great actress. But given the other type of cast they're having in here, I don't think it's Kari. It looks like they're going for either and more video game specific voice actors, it looks like.
Well, as far as the DCEU, it just got pushed back. I
It
mean,
did so because they don't have enough money to even do a big theatrical releases, except for Black
Yep.
Adam and one other one. That's it for the year.
yep. So they pushed
Aquaman. And
Aquaman
which I
back
understood the
to
producer of one of the producer on it said, "Oh, we were never going to cave into the haters of Amber." It's like, oh crap.
well, then they push one of Aquaman comes out not this
December.
Christmas, but next Christmas,
Yep.
and then Shazam's not coming out till next March. There,
Yeah.
it was in the title. I wanted to make sure we address it. Thank you, Dominica. Have a good day.
Yeah, but yeah, I
at
mean, I want to
work.
bring that up too. Also, the rumors going on about comics is going to get cuts. Like, all we know is that the
It's so
accounting
funny.
is looking into it. Chances are, unless they sign something official, they're probably looking over and realize there's probably nothing much more we can cut, and that's it.
The funny thing is I said, is it about that time
Oh
when
yeah.
I debated
Oh yeah.
Ethan,
And as soon as
and it
Wes
was
did it,
literally days. It's
but
that time of
if
year
you notice
again.
though, they're worming it. They have Wes say it, and then you have other people do articles about it, and they're saying, "Oh, this is from Wes's sources."
Ah, okay. I didn't look into it that much.
Yeah,
because I
but
don't
that's
care
where it
what
goes
was.
with. It's like they use Wes to get the ball kicked off. And then Ethan saying, according to Wes, it's like Wes's sources, it's like,
Yeah, I have a couple I'll reach out, see if I hear anything. But
Mhm.
it's just that time of year again, guys. We're used to it at this
That's
point.
exactly what
All right.
Raymond told me once. He's like, it's that time of year. And I'm like, you called it right during the debate with Ethan. You called it.
Yeah, it literally took a week, and he was doing it again.
By the way, I just
All
want
right.
to say this very, very
Go
quickly.
ahead.
If St. Michael's watching, because he probably is, given the last time he did a video, I'm just going to say this. If you really are going to keep on talking down about, even if a person has autism, and you're just going to keep talking down about them, that says more about you, you creep. That says more
Yeah,
about
yeah.
you, that you keep on acting like, oh, well, no, this is true. It's like you act like you know so much about people with autism. You don't. You really don't.
Yeah.
You think you do, but you don't. If you're going to think all people, even high functioning like myself and Ingrid, are and just a few steps above Down syndrome, you really do not know jack shit about autism. You probably looked it up and think, oh, they're all the low functioning and mid functioning are all like that when they're not. High functioning, you could barely tell unless you really got to know the person or they openly tell you, like I do, that they're autistic. Otherwise, you don't know, and you're just going to keep on utilizing it to say, oh, it's a mental disability when it's not. It's a neurological reasons and everything, but it has nothing to do with mentality. Even a low functioning is smart. They're just, the wires in their brain are so tangled, they can't do anything about it. It's nothing about stupidity. So
The
please,
point is, you shouldn't have to be doing this.
I know I shouldn't have.
Nobody looks at you like that.
Oh, I know.
Nobody in this community has ever looked down upon you
I know.
because of that.
But it seems like these guys have started, and unfortunately, people like JDA who are
Yeah.
supporting these guys, it's going to start spreading.
I mean, if he is willing to co-sign that says, I mean, it doesn't say what you need to know.
I know. It's just, I just want to get that out. I just want to get that out, and I'm sure I am going to be impressed by how he's going to spin it to say like, oh, did Tristan put you up to say that or something like that?
No, that's ridiculous.
He's
All right,
going to
let's
say
check
that.
this
Yep,
out.
yep. Let's watch.
My intention in making that video was to criticize you, to help you.
Oh, did you see he made a video saying I needed to apologize?
Oh, really? I did not.
After I've shown proof that I was dropped, after I've shown proof that they've gotten hate, Leo came to my comment section and said they were photoshopped.
What the heck? What happened to
They
Leo?
can't live in reality. They can't live in reality.
What happened to Leo?
Learn from your own
I don't know.
mistakes so you don't lose any future sponsors. And hopefully you can finally see that now. Anyway, I'm Alpha Eagle. God bless you for watching. God bless America. And Tristan, I criticize you and I pray for you because I want you to be and do better.
Oh, geez. His video saying that her dad owes me an apology.
That's why I'm telling you next time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Do a video, because if you do a video, it's not a look of help; it's look of getting views. I would know. I've been after people a lot harder than anyone else here, but the only reason I don't ever say I'm helping anyone for this reason is because I don't believe in helping people with doing videos or doing things like that. I would just say what you did was wrong. Now, I did do it once on her because I thought the Jody shit was fucked up, but that was more of an emotional response. Because if you're going to have someone like Jody's Corner on your channel, it's a bad look. Now, that's a bad look. It's different when you do something like this and maybe a little hypocritical versus a guy that takes Section 8 housing away from people, is a piece of shit, a misogynist, and just overall a bad human being. But then again, we all know what type of human being Jody is after that young Ripa beatdown.
Yeah.
Still my favorite video ever. Fuck that dude. I don't care what anyone tells me. I mean, I'm not. Listen, me and you've had it out with shit.
The funny thing about the Jody stuff is I don't know what they're talking about.
Me neither.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
I did talk to him about that. I did actually go on his stream a little bit after this one, and I did talk to him about it, and he openly acknowledged, like, oh no, he knew you had him on for completely different reasons, and it had been set for a while. So he openly acknowledges that's part of the reason why he backed off, because he soon realized, why am I doing this?
Well, and I don't, maybe I should, but I don't vet every single person I have on here.
Oh yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
Every single person I have on here doesn't mean I agree with everything they say, doesn't mean agree with everything they've done. It's a platform to talk about whatever's the subject of the day. Usually it's, comic books, comic book movies, comic book TV. Sometimes it's Amber Heard, sometimes it's politics, very rarely. I'm trying
Yep.
to stay away from that,
Mhm.
kind of. But
Oh,
there's
geez.
no reason.
I mean, look at me. I had Dan on and everything. We talked about stuff, and then what happened?
They went
What?
after you.
Yeah, Ethan had me on his stream, and now let me double check it where I'm at on my votes. I mean, I know every vote counts, but 16 up votes, 12 down votes.
Wait, did he EFAP your stream?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And I've deleted all the comments I've gotten, but I got people front like Leo.
These people are
Leo
bullies.
saying how like, oh, this is so stupid, you shill. At least thankfully you gave some material for Ethan and Commonsgate to mock you for. I'm like, and that's what Leo said twice.
That's really, really sad. Oh wait, here, I have done it before. I forgot this one comes up.
Yeah, subscribe star.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm really wow. I'm not surprised they EFAP'd it, but it doesn't make it okay. Okay, here.
No,
Yep.
I don't agree with 98% of your points, but I'm willing to hear you out, and I'm willing to be an adult about this.
I
If that was
appreciate that.
Yes, if that's truly your intention, I would
Yes.
give you the advice I'd give you is don't bother. Listen,
Well,
That's great advice.
I don't know. Well,
and here's another thing I'd also do.
I want the truth.
I'll be honest with you. Her video, make the videos I make about her get the most views. So
Oh,
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. What did he say?
I'll be honest with you. Her video,
I love ominous editing. It's so
I do
good.
too.
make the videos I make about her get the most views. So I'll be honest with you. Her video, make the videos I make about her get the most views. So I'll be honest with you. Her video,
and he goes
make
about
the
this the
videos
rest
I
of the
make about
video.
her get the most I make about make the videos.
Yes. Oh,
I love this part. I fucking
From
love
Ace
it.
Ventura, from Ace Ventura.
I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear.
I fucking I like that because what Hominus did that was really, really good was use his own words against him.
He did.
And
he's
I
still,
think
he
that
still
was
admits it. He's at least embracing and still admitting it. That like, which to be fair, he's using it then as a shield, saying, "Why would I go after her when she's my?" To which that might be true he himself, but doesn't mean he's not encouraging his other people to still do it.
the point is when you put something like that, you
And-
open
yeah.
up. And I think it was Savage Karma that made such a good point. The whole reason why Amber lost was because she posted a link.
Yep.
And then Leo came in and said, if you're going to shout out my channel, at least put the link. No, of course I would not, because I don't want any hate
Exactly.
coming towards you. The point is to criticize without sending a mob.
Which is what
And-
others always do.
And they're bullies.
They
They're
are
really
big-time bullies.
massive bullies. And the way that Hominus was able to use his
put things in
own words
perspective, yeah.
against them. Yeah. And he did a really good job. I think I have shown everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I legally can show from Novo, which is the middleman that works with M Gear. They put two people together.
Yep.
I've shown that they dropped me. I've shown that they dropped me after Alpha's video. I've shown that they received hate. I've shown correspondence between specifically me and M Gear talking about the hate they've received. These people don't live in reality at
They
this point.
don't.
I feel like it's fine. I was upset at first, but I'm okay with it now. About the no not going forward with Novo.
Right.
What this shows is that these people are willing to be hypocrites. These people are willing
Because it's a
to.
grift. It's a grift.
It's not just that, it's the point that they are able to feel superior while being bullies. And
Yep.
I don't understand how somebody in their right. And the funny thing is most of these people, I don't know about that Joe Michael person, but Comicsgate, all of this is supposed to be centered around comics, right? You're reading superhero comics. All of these things have very specific universal truths about how to treat people, how to act in disagreements, how to act when it comes to, not being a bully. They grew up supposedly on these comics, and they turn around and become the villains.
And that's the other thing is I keep on wondering how many of these people have actually just given up on comics to the point where they don't even care about what they believe. I mean, again, like the stuff with She-Hulk. How many people complaining truly knew about She-Hulk? How many of them just thought, oh, she's that green hottie?
I mean, she is that green hottie, let's be real.
Oh, no,
but
she is.
I know exactly what you mean. And it's really sad. I actually am super disappointed. Like, I didn't do anything on my channel yesterday. I kind of was at the point of giving up because this has gone on too long. And Reese is right. Every group has their assholes, but when your assholes are the majority, that's when it becomes
or they're
a problem.
or they're louder speaking one. The louder speaking.
Like, yeah, JDA is like what, second or third in charge over at Comicsgate.
More like he's the professional ass kisser, but yeah.
Yeah, there was a time when he didn't
Malin was more the person in yeah.
See, and I don't know anymore because I don't pay attention enough.
Neither.
But he's at least the drama queen over there at the bare minimum. And if that's what you're representing as your group, and the funny thing is I haven't watched any lately, but there was a couple weeks ago when Niobe went on there, and I watched part of it, and of course, the whole thing is just absolutely terrible. Just being absolutely fucking cruel. I actually I think it was Otis in there. He was sticking up for me. I'm like, yay! Yeah. It was so nice. But the whole thing was just to demean and to dehumanize me for an hour, for 2 hours. And it's like, I still don't know what I did so badly to offend these people besides having different opinions.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I have no idea whatsoever. And then on top of it all, you've got this St. Michael person, and JDA goes on his stream
and keeps promoting him. And then Ethan
and then they literally admit they're going to go after my sponsors. But these people still don't live in reality. They're saying it's Photoshop, it's this, it's that.
Or again, they say, autism is mental disability.
I don't know. It's really, really sad. Really sad that these people are
able to get away with this.
It is weird to know that I live rent-free in their head, though.
And me lately, too. I gotta say, I feel both honored and... Wait, you flip-flopped. She didn't...
No, I didn't. I had very public...
There's a change of view.
Change of mind.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be the bully anymore. How can that people take that personally? That's ridiculous to take personally.
Tavia just put it best.
Just because we disagree on something doesn't make it right to send a hate mob against you. Absolutely.
And these guys feel
absolutely
justified. They feel like the reason why they're going after us is not even so much they want to show us up. They're bored. Let's be honest. They're bored and they want entertainment. and we're their entertainment. Going after us is their entertainment. They don't even care
Yeah.
if we're shut down or not. They just want somebody to go.
I don't get it. I don't understand it one bit. And saying I flip flop is silly.
Yeah,
I
really.
very publicly changed some of my views because I didn't want to be them anymore. I didn't want to be the asshole anymore. That was my whole reasoning. That was it. And because I had a channel, because I do stuff on a daily basis on here, it became a very public thing.
Yep.
And I've talked about it and I'm okay with it. But to take something like that personally is unneeded.
And
Really
that thing
is.
just put a good point. You very publicly flip flopped. How? Give us the example, Reese.
The only thing I can think of,
Last of Us.
because I'm okay with queer characters. That's the big part of it.
Yeah, I think
And
that's it. You're okay with them, but even then, you have your limits. I mean, look at what's gone on with Tim. First, you're promoting it, but now you're saying because the writing's gone so bad, even you're like,
yeah, and the fact that
no, wait, no.
she just told, so okay, so it is the queer character.
So it is the queer thing, okay?
I'm not gonna be mean to queer people, so I'm a bad person.
And that's exactly. I'm not going to be mean to them either. Well, and Kamisei became the cult they were fighting together. What is happening
Yeah.
is what Short Fat Otaku said is a capture by the mob. They are collective culture now. They don't respect individuals. That is right.
Yeah, and that's really sad because it did start out as something that wanted to reform and get better comics out there.
But then Ethan and the others got on board, and then War Campaign got on board, and they soon realized it's much more entertaining to just harass people and go after them and talk shit about them and make money off of the grit.
Yeah. The funny thing is it would have been much better for me to sit here and lie to my audience about what I feel when it comes to these things.
Like some people are.
Well, no, I just mean it would have been much more lucrative.
Oh, yeah.
I would have gotten more views. I would have. If I would have sat here and been mad that John Kent was gay, I would have gotten a lot. The problem is, it's when you go against the norm, and Comicsgate doesn't realize they're the norm.
Yeah.
They try to act like they're the victims and they're, all these people are doing this to us. Because we're conservative, da da da. That's the norm. On YouTube, that is what is accepted. And if you speak outside of that,
it's either that or being neutral.
And how can you be neutral?
Well, I mean, as in you do a basic review, but you don't even talk about your politics in it.
I mean, yeah, like you mean like Emergency Awesome or something like that.
Or Linkara or someone.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I also feel like I shouldn't have to hide. Mm-hmm. I feel like I've been very open with my audience from the beginning. Why should I hide if my views change on something? That's silly. I'm not fucking perfect. You're not fucking perfect.
Exactly.
The fact that people change their minds on stuff is normal. That's called evolution.
Exactly. So I'm just typing up because I got a.
Oh, no, you're fine. I was taking a drink.
Okay, yeah, I would say I'm I'm uploading a video that Bianca and I had done. We got 3 videos in the can of different Thanos books, and then we're going to record more. Which means I'll be heading up to lesson 75 a lot sooner.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Because it's basically a lot of Jim Starlin Thanos work.
Then I started touting the same people that dodged me. Who? Or that dogged me. I've never had anyone on here that's dogged me. Ever. Tristan likes Ninja Turtles, now she flip-flopped.
Right. Blame me for that one.
That is true. Oh, goodness gracious. It's insane. It really, really is. And yesterday I was at a point where it really bugged me.
Same with
But I
me.
think
Same with me.
I'm glad I wasn't gonna stream today, and I'm glad I did.
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes me feel a little bit better. I think at this point, here I'll show this. The fact that I'm gonna show, I've got the stuff hidden. The one thing that Leo said I didn't do was show the timestamp of my guess losing my thing. So I have to have it way zoomed in, but you'll be able to see that it matches up. Here's August 19th. You'll be able to see on my community post that it lines up. But then if you go and you look at Alpha's video, let me see how many days. So this was
I'm going there right now to look. Hold on.
6 days, 11 days ago. It only took
11 days ago, yes.
Oh, this was the definitive goodbye.
August 14th. August 14th.
Yeah, so it's very easy to see. I don't get it. I'm not really worried about sponsors. That's not really why I ever did this. So it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just
the principle.
Really,
it's the principle of the matter that's bothering you.
It's disappointing. Call him beta. Yeah, it's really disappointing. I gave so many chances.
Mm-hmm.
So many chances, and then you see him go from stream to stream to talk shit about me and still pretend like he's a victim.
Yep, and that's what led to St. Michael going after me then.
Yeah, I don't get the connection there.
Yeah, what led to them going after me? I mean, okay, Ingrid is because she struck his channel for good reason, but me, what the hell? Oh, and the only thing I can still think of is that because I did a lot of super chats during the debate and I made Ethan pissed off. That's the only thing I can think of is that I did so many of those super chats trying to help it keep it a debate because I knew Ethan was dominant, pushing on it. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to help, and then I asked a few questions, and the one pissed him off. So I think that's why.
Probably. All right, we are gonna wrap up. What did you got going on your channel this week?
Right now I got 3 Thanos videos. One that I'll be posting hopefully around 2-ish. I'll premiere it. And we got 2 more, and hopefully we can try and record a few more in the can tonight.
Awesome. That was a great interview also, by the way.
Oh, yeah, and I'm trying to get a few other interviews. I'm trying to get Philip Kennedy Johnson back on, but unfortunately he's doing some military stuff for 2 weeks.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
So, yeah, and maybe I can get Mark Wade on. Oh, boy, the Commons Gate would love that one.
Yeah, no kidding. Get Mark Wade on. That would be freaking awesome.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, I've been at the point where I don't even want to create content.
Don't.
I'm gonna try to do something.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yep.
All right, guys.
If you need help, I'm here for you. All right, we're all here for you.
I appreciate that so much. You guys are so freaking awesome. But yeah, like I said, this did make me feel better just having a conversation with you and and everybody. Like, I don't know. It just gets to a point where it gets fucking.
Don't believe me, I know. That's part of the reason why I'm so glad I had Bianca to record last night, because I was really at a breaking point.
Yeah, and Bianca's fucking awesome. I love her.
Yes.
So. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up. Thank you guys so much. We will see you next.